Well, hello. Hi again. It's me, just like always. I hope the music that I chose today isn't so loud for you guys. For me, it's not loud. For me, it's just at a nice level. But yeah. Hopefully, you guys don't find it annoying, and if you do, please let me know, as I will probably read all your comments. Well, not probably. Most likely, since there's only like one or two people that comment on my videos. This topic is my family. I wanted to talk about my family today. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Anyway, hmm, so this story is basically split into two parts. One of them is shorter than the other. The first part, it's about my dad's side of my family. That meaning, uh, about six people. My grandmother, my aunt, two of my cousins, and my uncle. That's not six people, that's four. Wait, never mind, it's five people counting. Six people counting my dad. But with my mom on the other side, it's like my grandfather, my grandma, 10 of my cousins. Well, now 11. Counting my grandma's side, it's basically like 20 people. Okay, so the first part, it's basically gonna be about my early childhood, if you can call it that. And yeah, basically what I'm gonna be talking about, it's about how um well, not about how, it's basically about my early childhood, which is when I was like from 3 years old to like 10, I guess. Yeah, 10 is the time that I met my family on my mom's side. Anyways, as I was saying, my early childhood, anyone to actually look up to. I mean, I had my dad and my aunt and my grandma, but sometimes I wouldn't really talk to them that much, even though we basically lived in the same house. Which my mom didn't really like it, but I thought it was okay. Anyways, so I had my cousins, which were basically the only people I could look up to at that point, besides my dad and my mom. And it was pretty normal life. There wasn't anything exciting about it at that point, but I liked it that way. Ah, anyways, when I, well, most of my life I was just with them, and I thought that was my whole family, since I had barely ever heard of my grandma's, on my mom's side of my family, which I guess it's not totally okay. Sorry for the noise, I'm just to get in. No? Okay. Never mind, I think she does. She does very weird things. Don't lick my face. Ah, hopefully she didn't make anything to the audio. And if she did, I'm very sorry for it. Anyways, as I was saying, I thought that I only had a few family members. But turns out I didn't. Turns out I had a very big family. Which I guess it's common for uh, Mexicans and all Latin. Anyways, as I was saying, I thought I only had 6 family members. Well, at least no, it was like 7. Yeah, I thought I only had like 7 family members. Uh, and on that part, I never got to actually meet my grandfather. He passed away a year before I was born, but I don't know. It's just something that I decided to say. I'm not sad about it, but I heard that that he was very happy when he found out that my mom was pregnant, and that he was very excited. But sadly, that never came to be anything. Anyways, as I was saying, I didn't actually think that I had a bunch of family at that point. I knew I had a grandma. Well, I had 2 grandmas. The one from my dad's side and the ones from my mom's side. Which in my mom's side, I actually got to met both of my grandparents before my grandma passed away this year. I'm sorry if this is getting a little sad. I'm just thinking of everything. Anyways, I didn't actually think I'd have more family because I don't know. I just guess um, 6-year-old me was like, oh, I don't have family. That means I don't have any more family. Whoa. And I mean, I get it because it's basically myself. I get it. You haven't heard of any other family members, so you just guess that's the only family you have at that point. But then when I was 10, I guess, yeah. Holy shit, it has been 4 years. Sorry, that's just incredible for me. That it has been 4 years since I found out that I had more than 2 family members. Than 6 family members. Anyways, 6-year-old me didn't actually understand what was going on at the time. That's when my parents got divorced. And I handled it pretty okay, I guess, since I didn't actually understand what was going on, so I guess I handled it well. And yeah, sorry, I'm kind of sleepy, just like always. So yeah, that's the 2016 was the year that I came to the United States for the first time. I liked speaking English, but I didn't actually think that I was that good at it. But Spanish, yeah, that was a whole other thing. I really liked speaking Spanish with my cousins. And also I liked correcting them because, they weren't that good at speaking Spanish. So I like correcting them and helping them say the right words for everything. And yeah, I like talking to them. I still do. Just that now, since I teach them, since I taught them a lot of things, uh, since I taught them a lot, now they don't actually need my help anymore, which it's okay. Anyways, as I was saying, in 2016 was the year that I first came to the US. I had a pretty fun time. That's when I met more of my family, meaning I met my uncle, my 2 aunts, all my 9 cousins, because at that point I had 9 cousins. Just last year, that's when I got my second cousin. What? Not my second cousin. That's when I got my 10th cousin, which it's pretty cool if you think about it. And yeah, that's when I met all my cousins. The one that I liked most at the time was Bunny, which it's just I'm just abbreviating it. It's actually Vanessa, but I like calling her Bunny. Everyone does in my family, actually. So I guess. So yeah. Uh, that same year, I also went to Disneyland, and that was pretty cool. I didn't expect to go to Disney, and neither did my mom. But it was pretty nice to go to Disney for the first time. That's when I also got. That's when I also met someone that doesn't really count as my cousin, but we count him as my cousin. Well, his family is just like more family members for us. So, uh, as I was saying, his family was just more family members for us, and that was pretty cool having extra family, which for me at the time was just amazing since I had only had a little bit of family. And for me, that was very incredible. Disney was very cool at that point. I have a lightsaber that's like a Mickey Mouse themed one. I don't know how they make it work, but they did. And that's something that I like. That's something I still have because my grandma bought it for me. So it's special for me. And yeah, I'll probably get it put on a shelf or something because it has a very nice value for me. Even if it's not the most amazing thing, even if it's just a piece of plastic that makes sounds and lights up, uh, it's special for me. So I'm gonna keep that as long as I can. Anyways, as I was saying, that first year when I went to Disney, the cousin that I hang out with the most back then was and still is Vanessa. Because I don't know, I guess we just found to be very good partners, I guess. We weren't really partners, but we liked going into the front of the roller coaster. So I guess that's something. And yeah, even though that year I also met my two smallest cousins back then, which were Edu and Diego. They were pretty nice at that point, but now, well, Diego's still pretty nice kid. He's still last year he wasn't such a nice kid, but something changed in him this year, and he's nicer. He's nicer than Edu at least. Something happened to Edu. I don't know what it was. He's starting to become more like what Diego was back then, and that's kind of sad to be honest. Because I liked Edu more just because he wasn't that bad. But I guess things change, and this is one of them. So then I guess I just. That year I also got to meet my other family members, which was my mom's uncle and my mom's aunt, which I guess for as extension can be classified as my uncle and my aunt too. And that's cool. I like having more family members. And a birthday party, which was like uh, to make up for all the birthday parties that I didn't see them, and I felt it felt pretty good. It, it was nice. That year, I also met Bonbon, which was my grandma's dog, and it was also kind of my other cousin's dog, Addie. She really liked Bonbon, so she was sad to hear when he passed away, and I didn't want to tell her because I knew it. Just that I didn't want to tell either her or grandma because I knew they were gonna be sad. But my other cousin Angel had to go and tell grandma first, and I had to tell Ari about it because she didn't believe me. Well, she didn't believe Angel. We usually don't believe Angel. I mean, he's a nice person and all, but he's starting to become more like his dad. And in our point of view of our family, that's not very good. But I guess you could say the same about our parents not being that good. But everyone has flaws. It's just up to us to fix them or to change them for the better. Yeah, that's mm, that's something. Then, then at that year, I had to leave. I had to leave back to Mexico, and but it wasn't the same. I was pretty excited to know that I had more family members and that there was more to my family than what I had expected, and that made me feel good. That made me look forward to the next time we come. The next time we came, I started hanging out more with Angel, even though the first time that I came, we I actually didn't see Angel at all. The first time that I came, I saw Alexa. She's also part of my group of cousins that I like to hang out with because yeah, we have one of those. Uh, we have an Instagram group. Vanessa is the only one that isn't in it, basically because she doesn't like Instagram. She likes TikTok more. And I guess it's okay. You can like whatever you want. Just that I didn't really like TikTok before, but I guess no one actually did, except for the people that liked Musically. Does anyone still remember that? Besides my cousins, I just think they're too nostalgic about it. But then again, I'm nostalgic about old YouTube. I feel like everyone is. New YouTube isn't the same thing. Anyway, as I was saying, the year that I came back was pretty a pretty long time. This is also about the time that I met Stephanie. I think, yeah, it was. I got to spend my first Christmas here, and that was nice. But then I also got to take my grandma to the hospital, which I didn't really like that experience. We had to go to San Francisco every few months. Every month, I think it was. And that was kind of sad. I mean, at the time, I didn't really know what was happening. All I know that was that I got to have new Pokemon on Pokemon Go. And yeah, it sounds like a bad thing once I say it that way, but that's what I was thinking about at that moment. I didn't realize how bad my grandma was. But that's not something I want to talk in today's video. That that's not something I want to talk about at all. I'm sorry if this is becoming more of a sad episode. Just that I don't know. I just feel like I can't. Anyways, that year I also got to meet my other cousins, which were Destiny, Bebe, and Junior. They Junior and Bebe is the one that's like the most uh, rebel one from our family. He's weird. Gigi. The music is gone. There's an ad, sorry. I should have changed it. Anyways, I'm back from the ad break because turns out my Nintendo Switch can also get ads about government stuff that I am not really interested in. Basically because I don't have voice in this. I can't vote, literally. I can't. Unless they pass a law that lets me vote or something, but I really don't think they're going to. Anyways. Anyways, as I was saying before the outbreak, I had a pretty nice year there, and yeah, that's when I met more of my cousins, and I like meeting them. They were nice to hang out with. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them were like she was kind of mean at start, and I was also mean to her, so I can't say it was only her. Anyways, the first time that I met her, she didn't really talk to me, and I didn't really talk to her. She was more like the girl's cousin instead of my cousin because I didn't really know her at all, so I didn't know what to expect from her. And the other day we were talking about it, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, I thought you were a bitch," and I thought she was a bitch too for saying it. Let's be honest, we all think that about some people when we first met them. Anyways, I changed the song. I hope. I think it's more fitting than the other one. It's. Not, I just feel like it's better just in case that I actually feel like sad. Anyway, as I was saying that year was pretty good. I had to. That's also the year that I met Stephanie. I don't know if she remembers, but I do. That's also the first year that I went to school here, and it was one of the best years that I ever had. Um, and yeah, my family is pretty diverse. We have every kind of family, every kind of family member at least. We have my uncle who is a pretty nice person. I say he's someone that you like to talk to. He's not like an adult you don't trust. He's someone you like to talk to. He's someone that you can trust, at least in my opinion. But everyone has that kind of person in their lives. I think he's like that, in my opinion, at least for me. Because I can tell him mostly everything. He's like uh, a dad that I like to have, instead of my actual dad who cheated on my mom and has two more daughters. Three actually. Mm, I don't know why I'm making myself say this. I'm sorry if this is a more sad episode than normal. Just that I think picking this topic wasn't a good idea today. Or ever, actually. But the show must go on. So, yeah, my uncle is basically the type of dad that I will have like to have instead. Just that I guess we can't always have what we want. And in my case, that means having a dad who actually cares about me. I mean, yeah, I know he cares about me, but he doesn't seem to show it at all. Which is okay. Maybe it's something from his childhood that I'm blaming that he just hasn't told me about. I don't know if my voice sounds deeper when I get sad. If it does, then I'm probably gonna be sad all the time because my voice sounds deeper. And I like sounding deeper. Just like the celebrity, just like the I'm 14 and this is deep. Anyways, my family is pretty diverse. We have almost every kind of family member. I guess the only one we don't actually have is like out of all the people on shows, I don't know which one we may be missing. We have the older teen that likes hanging out with the kids. We have the two little kids that are annoying, but they can also be sweet sometimes. So I don't know what we could be missing. I guess I could ask them and they'd be able to answer me, but I'm not gonna call them just to tell you what family member are we missing. No, they're probably in their classes right now. I'm not. My teachers just let me hang out until like 12. So that's why I decided to make this podcast at 10. Either way, I also have to take out trash and do a bunch more tasks in my house. Something that my cousins and me like to do is play Among Us. I'm actually hoping that I can get them to make a video with me. I don't know if they will though. Well, if they can, just expect that. Just expect an Among Us video soon. And if you don't see an Among Us video soon, it means that they didn't want to do it. It means that they didn't want to they didn't want to play with me. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't know what else I could tell you about my family. I could tell you about how Alexa is uh, a good cousin because she gives me advice on. She gives us advice on basically whatever we can ask her and that she knows about. And if she doesn't know about it, she'd probably just tell you something that she made up. And that's fun. Anyways, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go in this game. I know I'm supposed to be in the fire temple, but I don't remember what that is. Is it up here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's up there. Just that I forgot how to get there. Anyways, so there's a lot more stories that I have about my family, but I just can't remember right now. My first Halloween here. That was just last year, basically. So it's gonna be a year since I had my first Halloween here. And yeah. I have a bunch of stories with all of my cousins. So me and Vanessa have like a conspiracy theory about us too, because Ari and everyone else in our family seems to remember a Winnie the Pooh ride on Disneyland, but we don't remember it. So we have like our conspiracy theory that me and Bunny or everyone else does not belong in this universe. Like we're from another universe, like in the Spider Verse. Yeah, we're just different versions of ourselves. Well, I died. That's anticlimactic. I'm gonna do what I was gonna do right now. Okay, so we have that theory because we don't remember getting on that thing at all. Neither of us remembers it, but everyone else seems to remember it just fine. So I guess we're the outcasts, and we just come from a different universe, which will be cool. That will make for a cool YouTube story. Me and my cousin come from another universe, but our family doesn't know that. Yeah, that sounds clickbaity as fuck. But that will probably also get me views. Hmm. Nah, I'm not. I don't want views. As I said before, I don't think I'm the right person to get famous. All I want to do is reach 100,000 subscribers, maybe a million, to have the YouTube likes on top of me. Well, not on top of me, but just like on top of my bed, so I could show off. But at the same time, I don't think anyone really cares. So, if you could help me get to 100,000 subscribers, that would be cool as fuck. But I probably have to make clickbait videos, and I don't want to do that. I know YouTube doesn't like that. I know trending will put you on trending for basically whatever. But I don't want to be on trending. Well, I mean, I do want to be famous, just like I said, but I don't think I'm the right person to get famous. Or at least not with my type of content. Maybe if I edit it, or maybe if I did better things with it, maybe I'd be able. I have to figure out how to make thumbnails. Because for some reason YouTube doesn't let me put my own thumbnails. Even though I already made them. So if any one of you wants to point out a tutorial that I could follow, please do. Please feel free to do so. I need. Well, I mean, I'm not new. I know what you're supposed to do to get clout and get famous. But I don't know how to do it right. I know you could. I know I could do clickbaity thumbnails like the red arrow and the red circle pointing at something really obvious in the video. Which I guess I could do, just that I don't want to do. And yeah, if someone knows how to if someone knows how to help me make thumbnails, then please do. Or don't. Or don't and be a bad person for the rest of your life. Well, not the rest of your life, just that. It'd be cool if you could help me out. All I'm trying is to be a better YouTuber. Which I don't know if I can. I probably can, just that I don't know how. Anyway, I have to finish this video, but I don't want to. I want to leave it off as a nice story. So what can I talk about? I can talk about how um, I can talk about Among Us. That's something that I have a bunch of stories with my cousins. So we were playing Among Us this one day, and everything was going fine. Uh, Me, Kevin, Ari, and Alexa were playing. Well, no, Alexa didn't. Alexa wasn't playing, but I think we were all in the same group. And Kevin and Ari actually made a whole new group chat for Among Us, which I feel like it was very dumb. So I decided to rename our group chat. So for some reason they allow me to name the our our group chat right now. It's named Among the Four Amigos because I had the great idea to make it before we put Alexa into the group chat. The group chat was called Three Amigos Out of Center. If you live near where I live, this joke will make more sense. And if you don't, well, mandatory. But if you don't understand it, then it's just get out. Get off my YouTube channel and never come back until you understand that. And if you never understand it, well, you're not welcome here. Never mind. Nah, I'm just kidding. Everyone's welcome in this YouTube channel, except for racist people and Hitler. Hitler's not allowed anywhere. The other day I saw something on a subreddit. I'm just trying to talk about more stuff because I don't want to get sad. Oh, I was talking about Among Us. Okay, so they made a whole new group chat. I didn't like the name of the group chat, so I decided to just add the I decided to just tell Alexa about Among Us. She played with us and she likes it, and now our group chat is basically whatever and Among Us. So like if one of us made an Among Us game, they could just send the code to the group chat, and we'd be like, yeah, we'll join. So so we have that, and yeah, we have our Among Us group chat, and it's pretty fun. But the story that I was trying to tell before I backtracked, well, not backtracked, I guess sidetracked, was um this one time when me, Adi, and Kevin were playing, I was just like, okay, so who's the imposter? And we were in a random lobby with random people. And we're like, it's Adi. And I decided to not trust them because I'd rather trust my family. And also because they didn't have any proof. And Kevin was like, no, it's not Adi. I went with her. And they were hanging out together. But turns out they betrayed me. Turns out they were both the imposters and they were covering each other up. Which I guess is what you're supposed to do, but they betrayed me, so the next round it took me the imposter, so I just killed them both as fast as I could. So that way they could be with each other, and while being dead because they betrayed me, and they ended up killing me as the final kill to win the game. And that made me sad. But like I said before, I'm an emotional crybaby, so yeah. Anyways, now I'm gonna talk about more things because that's the only interesting story that I had for today. Hmm. Okay, so as I was talking before, I saw on a subreddit, a technically the truth subreddit, r slash technically the truth, and it was up. There's a bunch of arguments that you could say are technically the truth, just like the subreddit name. Wow, incredible. And there was a bunch of things that I'd like to talk about. Yeah. Um, I forgot what I was talking about. If you want to live at this point, it's okay. Just remember to subscribe and like and comment and do whatever you want. Just honestly. And if subscribe, then at least leave a like. And if you don't want to do that, then please get out. Please get out of my Christian YouTube channel. Nah, we're not. I mean, I am Christian, but I'm not that much. So I'm guessing that since only a few people will, I'd like your opinion on what you want me to talk about next in the next episode of Sebu's podcast because that's my name just in Japanese. And I like it because it reminds me of Deku, which if you have watched My Hero Academia, you'd probably know who he is. And basically, that's the only reason why I like that nickname. And also because my friend Stephanie gave it to me. So, well, she didn't give it to me. I just told her that I knew how to say my name in Japanese, and then she was like Sebu, and I told her that yeah, it was that. But then I said that I like Sebu, and then she started calling, which is pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyways, I'm probably stretching this video out basically because I don't know what else to talk about. So yeah, and that's also a clue of what I want to be for Halloween. I want to be Deku, which I'm probably gonna just buy a hoodie of Deku and the pants, and that's what I'm gonna wear to school every day. Nah, probably not every day, but most days probably. So if you go to Franklin High School, then you'll probably see me running around in a Deku costume. And that's my way of living, so deal with it. And yeah, just let me finish this puzzle, please. Don't leave yet. Or leave. Just remember to do what I told you. And yeah, if you wanna hear me talk about anything, just leave a comment about what you would like to hear me talk about. Maybe experiences with people, maybe like girlfriends and crushes, like I said on another video, or maybe about music. Maybe you just wanna a video game. Maybe you just want me to give my opinion about something, and that's cool. I could tell you my opinions on a bunch of things. And yeah, this is probably where this video is going to end. Basically because I have to do a bunch of things around my house, so if you like this video, just hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, basically you can do whatever you want, just that I'd appreciate if you like and comment and all that. Anyways, this is Sebu and I still don't know how to end videos. Bye bye.